Hiya, welcome back to the channel. So, as you can see in front of us, we have a nice and lovely Volkswagen Golf, which, to be honest, could do with a wash, so let's do that first. Yes, and while that is being done, I can demonstrate the fault. So we've got the heater, and if we turn it onto, that doesn't really do much. Neither does that, and neither does that, but then that does. So, my suspicion is that the heater resistor is faulty, so in this video, I'm going to replace it. And so here we are back with a clean car and a new heater resistor. These, quite widely available and about a tenner or something, so, I mean, you could probably try cleaning the connections like I did on the Fiat Punto in another video, but for the price of them, just get a new one. Before I fit the shit out, I will just explain why the symptoms are what they are. So, this is the switch for the variable speed of the fan, as you probably already know. And when you turn it on to 1 and 2 and 3, it doesn't go full speed, but 4 does. Because 1, 2 and 3 basically go through the resistor to slow the fan down, but number 4 sort of bypasses it. So if you've got no speeds apart from full speed, the chances are it's going to be the resistor that's fucked. Let's get on with fitting it. Which means we have to make our way around the other side of the vehicle. And under here, and then we need to take, there is this. Now this is very similar to the Mark 6 Golf. I've had this off when I was servicing that to do the pollen filter. It looks very similar. In fact, I think changing this part is probably the same on the Mark 5 and the Mark 6, but don't quote me on that, but yeah, I think it is. So anyway, I need to get this down and get behind there. And to remove this, there is 2 plastic nuts which you can just undo with your fingers nice and carefully. Yes. And then this should pull down like so. And then we can see that is our heater resistor. And it should be nice and simple. So unplug it, unplug that from there. Make sure there's no obviously damaged or burnt connections that we can see, and then that, you push that in there and then that should just pull out like so. And then after comparing the old one to the new one, we can confirm that it doesn't look like it is in fact the correct part, and so we can go ahead and fit this. Now if you notice, it's got little pegs, I don't know if you can see that very well, but there's 4 little pegs around it. So, and there's 4 little gaps in that plastic there, so you need to line them up. So you put it in sort of like to one side and then slide it across, if that makes sense. And then slide it across like that, and then plug it in. Like so. Yes. And now that is fitted nice and properly, it should work, and we should test it, but instead I'm going to put it all back together, so then when it doesn't work I've got to take it all back apart again. So this, as you can see, as you can't see anything because it's not very good filming under here, but let's just put this back where we got it from. Yes. And now it is all back together, we can check the functionality. Yes. 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 So now we have got all the speeds that we desire. I don't know how well that picked up on camera because there's someone cutting trees down or something fucking about behind me, which makes it so you can't really hear it when it's on a low setting. But it is working as it should be doing. So I think that's it. I think that's all for this one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the usual shit. I'll see you next time.